Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon to everyone present here. On behalf of the Department of Corporate Secretaryship, I welcome Dr. Sathikulameen sir for today's session on
Yes.
communication on leadership. I welcome you, sir, on behalf of the department and on my behalf. I request Sathikulameen sir to take over the session and address our students. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Sir, is it visible? Shall I start, sir? My voice is
Yes, sir.
audible?
Yes, sir. Is audible and it is visible, sir. You can start,
Okay,
sir.
sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Bismillah. Right. My dear professors, my dear leaders of tomorrow, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. In this session, I would like to share my knowledge on the topic communication for leaders. Let me start. How many leaders are there in this meeting? I want an exact count. 24. I want to know how many leaders are there in this meeting.
Students, you can use your chat box to reply for the sir's answer.
Okay, sir. I can see that 24 members have joined. It is a good count. I am happy to address 24 leaders of tomorrow. My dear leaders, I will ask some question about this session at the end. I request every one of you, please listen to this session and be an active listener, which is one of the qualities of leader. Active listener. Please be an active listener. Let me start. Leader. Leader is one who shows the way. When I say the way or a path, it is a state path. There are many people who are showing the way for us in our day-to-day life. There are many people who are showing the way for us. I will give you 2 minutes time. A time is 3:09. Close your eyes and think about them. Bring their images. I will also close my eyes. Let me think about the leaders I have been witnessing, I have been experiencing in my day-to-day life. You also close your eyes for 2 minutes and try to get the images of your inspirational leaders. Your time starts now. Yes, thank you very much. I hope you would have seen most of your leaders after closing your eyes. But the first leader for us, our first leader is Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. He is a role model for every one of us. Now, what are the qualities of leaders? I hope you have been experiencing and enjoying a series of lectures on leadership qualities about Prophet Muhammad, the role model for leadership. Now, I hope you would have know, right, about qualities of leadership. Can you type the message about what are the qualities of leaders based on your experience up to now? There are 1 week over for you. Based on experiences, can you send a message? I will just read it. What are the qualities of the leaders? You send one word. For example, honesty, confidence, like that. Can you send the message? Honesty and integrity by Abdul Salam. Qualities, courage, integrity, courage. Then Ibrahim Bashir is Ansar Sharif, positive attitude, courage, patience, open to be minded, courage, patience. Oh, good. Yes. Okay, good. Self-confidence, vision and patience, vision and integrity, mashallah, brave heart, self-motivation, self-confidence, good communicator, good, very good, very good, very good. Yes. Now, thank you very much. Democratic by Afan Sadiq. Thank you very much. Now, most of the qualities you're already aware of. Now, let me give you the list of the qualities really you want to develop as a leader, because you're going to be a leaders of tomorrow. What are the qualities you have to develop? Let me quickly go to all the qualities, then go to my topic, that is communication skills. So I'll just give you the list. Confidence, honesty, empathy, optimism, being positive, encouraging, a role model, public speaking skills, pious, religious, understanding others, commanding, truthfulness, personification of morality, handling issues, and the list goes on. I missed one important quality of a leader. Can you guess what is that? Can you message me? I missed one important qualities of a leader. Can you message me what is that? Let me see whether you can find out. Compassion. Oh, no. A good communicator. Yeah, almost close. Mashallah. Good. Inamul Hassan has sent a good communicator. Mashallah. Good. Two more message. I missed one important skill, that is communication skills. Thank you for sending a message. Yeah, speaking. Thank you, Inamul Hassan. Now let me go to my presentation. Communication skills. Kindly please note of this particular point. 85% of a leader's success depends on communication skills and attitude towards people. Kindly note, these are two important things. 85% of leaders' success depends on communication skills, number one. Number two, attitudes toward people. I hope you understood both terms. So what about remaining 15%? Any guess? 85% is for communication skills and attitudes toward people. What about remaining 15%? Any guess? Anyone can send message. Let me find out. Let me see. Come on, my dear leaders. Can you guess what is the remaining 15% of leaders' success? Anyone can message. Being selfless, humanity, honesty, behavior. Yeah, one more, one last one. Behavior and last one. Focus. Okay, thank you. Now, 15 percentage of the leader's success depends on specialized knowledge. You please look at the percentage. 85 percentage, 15 percentage. 85 communication skills and attitude towards people, and 15 percentage is just a knowledge, a specialized knowledge. Now, let me give you a focus on 100 percentage, how to focus on this 100 percentage. Let me give you the list one by one. Number one is confidence. How to boost your confidence. You people are going to be leaders of tomorrow. How to develop your confidence in speaking or sharing your ideas. I will tell you, I will give you the inputs for that. Second one is speaking skills. Are you good in speaking in English in a public forum? Let me give inputs for that also. And the third one is a human relations. This is very, very important. So the three things, confidence, speaking skills, and human relations, 85 percentage. Remaining 15 percentage is a specialized knowledge. Now, let me start with the first one, a confidence in speaking. How to be very confident in speaking in English. Every day, 10 minutes you can allot time for A to Z game mode. A to Z game mode. You select any topic. For example, Corona. Today you can try. Maybe after this session you can try. After 4:30 you can try. Select any topic. There are two ways you can present your ideas. One, with preparation. Number two, without preparation. So please practice regularly. I will tell you how to do that. With preparation, after reading something, after listening to something, after speaking to someone, you can present. Stand before the mirror, or you can have a camera before you. You can share your ideas. And when you present your ideas with preparation, I think you'll be very confident because you know the content. But without preparation, number two is without preparation, it will be very challenging for you. And you can try this to check your vocabulary power. For example, you want to talk about mobile phone. How good you are in presenting ideas on mobile phone. How many words you know related to the mobile phone. I think you can talk about that. Yes. Now, whether my voice is audible? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, it's audible, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So, without preparation, you can test your vocabulary. So, practice regularly. When you are asked to speak before a public forum, we always be troubled. See, let me give you an example. Now, I am standing on the stage. I want to present my ideas. The idea I want to share is I want to say my name to 1,000 of people are sitting in the hall. So when I give an opportunity, I can say without any hesitant, right? So I can say without any problem that my name is Sathikulameen. I can say because I know the content. But if you don't know the content, you will be troubled. There are some 8 problems normally we face when we stand before a public forum, and you leaders have to quickly, you should understand all the problems there in when you stand before public forum and try to avoid this in future. Let me start with the first one. Anxious. When you stand before a public, maybe you will have a problem that you will not be uttering a words properly. You will be fearful and nervous, dry mouth, upset stomach, then sweaty palms, wobbly knees, no eye contact, you never see the audience. But you can come out of all these problems if you practice regularly. So the first thing I said is confidence. Second one is speaking skills. Please record your video and analyze it regularly. Every day, 10 minutes, you can record your video and analyze it. Yes, you can. Now, we can come out of these two things. So you can be very confident in sharing your ideas, and you can develop speaking skills. Openly, we can declare with or without preparation, you can present your ideas. In English language, there's a macro skills, LSRW, all the four skills: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Now, I have suggestions for leaders, future leaders, that listen to great people. If you want to become a great, then you listen to voices of great people. Speak with great people. Interact with great people. Read minds of great people. How we can read the minds of great people? You can read the books of the great people. When you speak with them, when you read the ideas of them, when you listen to them, you will write about them very easily. And when you listen, when you speak, when you read about or with great people, you will become a great, for sure. So I think it is clear, right? I hope whatever I said is clear to you, right? Yes. We need leaders for tomorrow who should be ready to face more challenges than today. I hope you agree with me. We have a lot of challenges now, but tomorrow's leaders, you should develop, or you should ready to face more challenges than today. Let me give you inputs for the number third in the list. Can you tell me what is that? I told you that I will discuss one by one. I finished confidence, speaking skills, and can you tell me what is the third one? Yeah, excellent, excellent. Human relations, mashallah. Very good, very good. So, in the beginning, I told you about human relations. Now, thank you very much for sending a message. I will give you inputs for how to develop human relations with communication skills. In this, from here, I'm going to give you, if time permits, I can give all the 25 inputs, or I will start with 10. So let me start with the number one. Number one is speak in proper language. See, now whatever I'm going to say now, it is for a leaders, and you should follow in your life. From hereafter, you have to follow. Okay, now number one, speak in proper language, whether L1 or L2, a language 1 or a language 2. You choose which language to speak before public. If you are very confident in L1, language 1, your mother tongue may be Tamil or Urdu, you speak, but proper language. Or if you want to speak in a second language, that is English, please use proper language. And no slang in your presentation or wherever. When you are out of your house, you should not follow, or you should not use any slang. When you use slang, you that will reduce your respect. So leaders, kindly note, number one is this. Number two, ask opinions from others. Ask politely. Consult with others. Involve others. So for all these things, you need a communication. For asking opinion from others, you should have a good command over language. And when you have a good command over language, you can ask people very politely, and you can extract answers from others very politely, and you can consult with them. Communication matters in this, number two. Number three, assign responsibility. See, we have been assigning you a lot of responsibility. I hope you agree with me. In your department, maybe head or many professors maybe keep on assigning a responsibility. You know what is the reason for that? The reason is you are very important for us. You are very important for a future. So we assign the responsibilities and we train you people. Same way, when you become a leader or before you become a leader, you please assign responsibility and please make that as a habit. So if you want to assign responsibility, even for that, you should have a complete command over a language. Otherwise, it is not possible. Number four, number four, morality. You should inculcate or feed moral values to others. And we have been trying to do that. We have been feeding you with moral values. We have moral value classes in the college. We have been trying to do that because this will take you to a different level for sure. So morality is very, very important, and moral values, how you behave in a public places, all these things are very, very important. So we are communicating to you about moral values, and you please communicate with the others. So even for this, communication really required. Now, number five, treat others properly. Imagine you are meeting your juniors, so you have to treat them like a juniors. For example, you are meeting a first year students, you treat like a first years. You have to respect. You don't expect too much from them, and you have to have a very good rapport with them. Use polite terms, speak to them very politely, and these are these all these qualities will develop a social relationships. So number one is speak in a proper language, social relations. Number two, ask opinions from others. You are involving others in the matter. So that is again, you are developing a social relations. Number three, assigning a responsibility. Again, coming under the same category. Morality, that is also coming under the same category. Treat others properly. Number six, team effort. A leader should understand what is a team effort or a group task. Please, you need to communicate when you are in a group. Again, for everything, communication is important. Number seven, spend a quality time with others. See, for example, we have been spending our quality time with you people because you people are important for us in future. You're going to rock in future. So we spend some quality time. The Department of Corporate Secretaryship arranged this program, and they want to make this 1 hour very quality, because we are giving inputs for future leaders. Number eight, we love and care for you. Same way you also do with others. So whatever qualities I said now, there are 8 I have completed. All the things are very important. Eighth one is we love you. So we are loving you very sincerely and we care for you. That is the reason we have created a platform like this, and we have been giving inputs to you, valuable inputs to you. Same way, you have to love others and care for others. So this will lead to develop a social relationships. So all the 8 inputs, it is about importance of communication. Now, ninth one, I want to tell you something. From here onwards, there is something very important for leaders. And ninth one, you have to read a lot. Leaders read a lot. Please read regularly. Are you people reading regularly? Can you send me the message, a title of the book you are reading right now? I'll give you 30 seconds. Can you give the title of the books you are reading right now? Come on, leaders. I want to know. Attitude is everything. Oh, good book. Yes, Jeff Keller. Okay. Inamul Hassan have sent message. Rosa Parks. My story. Okay, good. And one more. MashaAllah. One more student. Can you tell about your book you are reading right now? Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Okay, now. Oh, thank you very much. So please read a lot, because leaders should read a lot, because through reading, what we do is we are doing intellectual theft. For example, I read hundreds of books. So after reading hundreds of books, I have a knowledge, a chunk of information, okay, about the 100 books. Okay, now when I write my ideas, it is a culmination or a synthesis of all the 100 books. So what I do is I share my ideas, which is a synthesis of 100 books. So without reading 100 books, you are stealing my ideas. You are stealing my points. I have read 100 books, but you have read only one book and got all the information. So reading is very, very important for the leaders. Number 10, apologize. When you are wrong, admit your errors. This is a quality required for leaders. When you are doing something wrong, please apologize. Admit your errors. Be polite with others. Use proper language. Speak clearly. Even for apologizing, every word is important. Every word is important. Whatever you utter, everything is important. So apologize is point number 10. 11th point, my dear leaders, you are an asset for us. We communicate to you, we follow you, we love you because you are an asset. We know every one of you in the meeting, more than 30, every one of you is an asset for a college, for the society, for the nation. You are an asset. That's why we treat you properly. We respect you, we love you, we care for you because you are very important for a future. Point number 12, share opinions. See, now this is again related to communication stuff. You have to share your opinions. Try to make a proper statement. How to make a statement? You should know how to make a statement, how to share your ideas, how to speak in English, how to interact with the others, how to have a dialogue, how to have an interaction, how to share your opinion, and how to convince others. And you should develop the skills because leaders should have this. Inputs number 13, decision making. This is important for leaders, and you give a chance for others to make decision, because you take in your family, normally your father or mother will ask for decision, right? Yes or no? Your father and mother or ask you a suggestion or a decision. Come on, what shall we do? I do with my kids. I can make my decision, but I involve my kids also in decision making. So as a leaders, a future leaders, come on, you have to go for a decision making. That is very, very important. As a leader, you have to make decision, and you collect or you let others give suggestions. This is a very, very important. Now, let me go to the 14 and let me stop with the 14. 14th input. Be a role model for others because many people are following you. For example, when you are given a leader in college, a first year or second year or third years, many people are watching you. Many people are admired by the way you behave. Okay, now, so you should be a role model. You please that put it in the mind. Speak properly, listen to others carefully, read a lot, write a lot. So everyone is following you. Every day, people are following you. So please make the habit of doing this. So I hope I have presented my 14 inputs for my future leaders. Now I will connect what I said now with the topic I said, that is a human relationships. So let me start with the first one. When see now in the beginning I told you about confidence, speaking skills, and social relations, human relations. Now you please try to develop the third one, that is very important for leaders. Through communication skills, this is possible. So let me just tell you about 14 skills, 14 inputs very quickly. So the first one is speak in proper language. We always speak to you in proper language. You speak to others in a proper language. Number two, ask opinions from others. Number three, assign responsibility. We assign responsibility to you like that when you become a leader or before becoming a leader, please assign responsibilities. Number four, morality, moral values. You should inculcate that. You have to pray regularly. You have to do all the religious duties, and you should be reading a lot of good things. Okay, now this is. And number five, treat others properly. Number six, team effort. So please be a team master. Number seven, spend a quality time with whoever you feel are important in your life. Number seven, that is spend a quality time. Eight, we love and care for you. Same thing you do for others. Number nine, you read a lot. Number 10, apologize. All the 10 are connected with communication skills. Number 11, you are an asset. So please that have that in your mind. Number 12, share opinions and try to make a proper statement with others. Number 13, decision making. 14, be a role model. I hope last 1 week you have been listening to a series of lecture on leadership qualities. Whatever you have received from the a series of lectures, you try to listen. I hope you have listened very carefully. You have taken the notes, and please try to follow that in your day-to-day life. So please practice in your day-to-day life. Now, let me just ask you one activity I want to have. Okay, now from A to Z, I told you that about a game mode, A to Z game mode. So I'm going to start now. I'm just going to give an example. Now I will tell you the topic. From A to Z, you want to give words. For example, topic is Corona. A for what? B for what? C for, that is the words related to Corona. Like that, I'm going to give you the topic right now. You can give a words starting from A to Z. You can use the chat box and send the message. Okay, now let me start. Let me give the topic for you people. One word you want to say about the topic I'm going to give right now. The topic is our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. So topic is this. Can you give the word, one word about a Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, starting from alphabet A to alphabet Z? Can you type the one word about Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him? Yes. Salam, patient. Patient is the answer we have received. Brave, okay, good. B for brave. What about A for? H for honesty, good. Commitment, character, compassion, courage, mashallah, quality, guidance, confidence, dedication. A for admired, truthful, equality, very good. Honesty, H for honesty, fearful, oh, service, sacrifice, genius, trustworthy, oh, mashallah, very good. Leadership skills, merciful, a good leader, mashallah, mashallah. Knowledge, K for kindness, selfless, oh, faith, oh, really nice, very nice. Hope, H for a hope, B for a behavior, a role model, oh, sacrifice, oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Opinion maker, social services, acknowledging, mashallah, very good, very good. Thank you very much. Now, I gave a topic to you. You brainstormed and came out with words. Same way, but there are 30 brains involved in this activity. But as an individual, you select any topic of your own and try to just a minute, this camera is moving. Yes, you select a topic and try to give a vocabulary, try to give a words for alphabet A to Z. When you do this, you can check your vocabulary power. So randomly you can pick any topic in a day-to-day life and you play this game. You can play alone or in a team. Okay, now you can play this game, and when you, after a month or 2 months, you can be very confident in sharing your ideas. You will be very confident. Yes, I have completed my presentation because Rasli sir told me that there is a question answer session. I'm eagerly waiting to interact with leaders. Rasvi sir, I want to interact with students.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
One
sir.
minute.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir, first Inamullah sir wants to clarify some doubt with you, sir.
Please, please, sir. Please, sir.
Inamullah sir, you can ask your doubt.
Sir, you said that communication is really an important tool in being a leadership, right, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please,
So,
yes.
so it is that if someone who can't speak, someone who can't utter
Yes.
words, can he be a leader?
Yes. Actually, in the presentation, I should have told you about a good communicator. Who is a good communicator? Let me, Inamul Hassan, thank you very much for your question.
Yes, sir.
A good communicator. Who is a good communicator? A good communicator is the one who can speak and who can you tell me what is that? Good communicator is the one
who can speak and
yes.
spread moral values between the team.
Actually, is the one who speak. Now, your question is whether people who have a problem in speaking can become a leader. Now, imagine about our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Okay, now, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, without parental care, we are blessed with the parents, friends, society, teachers, so many other peoples are there. Okay, now we have a society, we are living in a community. Now our primary duty is we have to develop a communication skill. See, speaking in English is very easy. What really required is practice. I will just give you example. If you really want to speak in English, in another 1 week, I will give you the tips. I will give you the how to go about it. I'll give you right now. So speaking is very, very important for the leaders. You can only when you speak properly, only when you communicate your ideas, others will understand and you can have a rapport with others. I gave the 14 points. It is all connected to communication. Through communication, we are developing social relations. So for 4 skills, LSRW, every day you listen to English, speak in English, read English, read books. And when you do all the three things, you can write in English. You practice it regularly. If you really want to speak in English, every day you spend at least 4 hours for English. Inshallah, you will speak fluently. And your question is whether people unable to speak and become a leader. It is not possible. Communication is very, very important for leaders.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay.
Abdul Salam, now you can clarify the doubt.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum assalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yes.
Sir, so there are two types of there are many types of communication, but when we talk about verbal and non-verbal communication, you talked
Yes.
about verbal communication, like you told us what are the necessary things. But
Yes.
how important is the normal verbal communication in a team? For example, like gestures, or can be any kind of non-verbal communication. How important is it? Necessary? It plays an important role, or it's not? Non-verbal communication
Yes.
doesn't play an
Yes.
important role.
Yeah, I will answer. Verbal communication, for example, using the words and we are communicating. Yes. But for non-verbal, without words, using our body language, gestures, the way our, I think I gave an example for nervousness. When you are nervous, your body language will definitely let you know that you are nervous. I think I gave the thing, wobbly knees. I think I gave the things. So body language is very, very important for the leaders. The posture you stand before others, the chin is straight approaching others. And you can have a look at many great leaders in history. The speeches are available in YouTube. You can have a look at that. How they see now, the content is, I already told you, only 15% is a specialized knowledge. Remaining thing is communication and non-verbal communication, that is also coming under the 85. That is a part of speaking skills. See, for example, when you present your ideas, there are some important things that we noted. No, your eye contact, how you sit. For example, you take a GD, body language is very, very important. See now how you sit in the GD. In a L shape, you have to sit. You have to listen. Your head should be straight. You should be in a proper way, and a smiling face. I think you have to smile every now and then. So this will definitely influence others. So non-verbal communication is very, very important for the leaders. And please try to develop that also. But speaking is important, and non-verbal communication will supplement or complement speaking skills in a certain percentage.
Jazakallah, sir. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Bharat, now you can clarify your doubt.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Bharat. Yes.
Sir, if a leader got distressed in front of the public, how he have to react, sir?
Leader. Can you repeat the question? Leader have a
If a
problem.
leader ashamed in front of the public, how he have to
Okay.
react in front of the public, sir?
Public. Okay. Now, first of all, leaders, when you say that he or she is a leader, he will not have that shame. See now, example. I'll give you example. You know what is criticism? When someone criticizes you, what will you do? As a normal human being, what will you do? I am asking
I,
you question.
skip,
For example, yeah, what will you do in this situation?
I'll just skip him and I'll go, sir.
You skip and go, right? Now, as a leader, you know what you should do? you should receive it first of all. Then you should understand it. You should not react to it. You know, for example, someone is criticizing you, you first of all, you want to receive it. Keep it yourself, receive it, because it is about 100% may not be related to you, or 100% may be related to you, but please receive it first of all and understand what is your problem. When someone says that you have these problems, you please analyze first of all, you understand that, you receive it, then you analyze. But leaders, I think your question, when leaders have problems, when you stand before a public forum, what I don't know the context you are speaking. For example, he missed a content or unable to deliver ideas. Which context you are saying? It is about missing a content in a public places, or ashamed
Yes,
by
sir.
someone else?
Ashamed by someone else.
Ashamed by someone else. Now you can, if you really say that you are a good leader, you will not leave others to speak first of all. You will try to impress others, but people give a comments, so you have to receive it and you have to take it very seriously about it. What is the exact comment or a statement, you should know about that, and you can reflect it later, not this in the same place, but you have to approach them in a smiling face.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, sir.
I am Hyder Ali.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please.
Yeah. So, thank you for your nice presentation.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
It's very informative and need of the hour to our students.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
There are a lot of examples you quoted.
Yes, sir.
It's very impressive. And
Thank you, sir.
I think that is one good leader or a success leader.
Yes, sir.
85% of that is communication and attitude. It's a
Yes,
very
sir.
important
Toward
point.
people.
Yeah, and 15% that is specialized knowledge. It's a good.
Yes. Yes.
And there is also, I understand from your speech. And another one, confident in speaking. That is also good.
Yes.
If you want
Yes,
to
sir.
prepare for the class, definitely the students will be physically, mentally, morally in the class. If you are not preparing, definitely
Yes,
the
sir.
students out of the class, physically, mentally is in, and mentally is out of the class. So
Yes, sir.
that preparation is also very, and that only we can able to be a confident speaker. That is also a very good
Yes.
example.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so your talk is more impressive.
Thank
To
you,
the
sir.
students as
Thank
well
you.
as the staff members. Thank you,
Thank you, sir.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Tausif Bashan, or you can clarify your doubt.
Yes, Tausif, come on.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum salam. Yes, Tausif, come on.
Sir, I think for leaders, influence is also more important. What's
Yes.
your point on this? Because without only communication, can't control whole, what we say?
Influence.
Can't control.
Influence.
Yeah, influence is also important. What's
Yes.
your point?
I gave this point, one of the inputs. You remember what is that? You want to influencing others. You remember I told you this point. Some other point connected to this. Can you tell me what is that? Leaders should influence others. You remember the point?
No, sir.
No. Yes, leaders should influence others. That's what I gave a point that you should be a role model for others. When you say you are a leader, you should be a role model for others. You want to influence others. See, for example, I will just give you take a college scenario. You are a leader for your class. Imagine, okay? You are a leader for the class.
Okay.
One of your students coming and conveying the message that he received a first prize in the competition, okay, some competition. He wants to convey the message to you, okay. Now, how will you treat the student? Now, can you answer? How will you treat that? Now, I want to answer like a real leader, actually.
As a leader, I will appreciate him, sir. In
Okay,
whole, in front of whole class, not
Yes,
in
you
separately,
appreciate-
in front of whole class, and I will
Yes.
and I will make him famous.
Mashallah. See now, you are a leader actually. Now, this is what I thought of saying. See now, when someone is approaching you, you have to encourage. You remember my first point I told you? What is the first point I told you?
Speak in a proper language.
Speak a proper language. But I missed that one more thing is praise is one of the inputs. Because of a time constraint, I want to talk to you. I never said that. So praise. See, for example, you said you praise before your friends. It is a very good motivation. You are influencing your students. See, for example, three things happening here. Number one, you are encouraging the person who received a prize. So he will start thinking that you are a leader. You are an influencer. Maybe you are an inspirational person. Number one. Number two, the students will get inspiration from you as a leader and the person who received the prize. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Number three, you have been experiencing something different happening. So that is the joy of a leader, actually. So you can influence maybe a simple act. This is a 1 minute act and you are influencing others. So leaders should influence others. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Thank you, Salam. Sorry,
Yes.
thank you, Tausif. Now, Salam, Abdul Salam, you can ask a second question.
Yes.
Assalamualaikum, sir.
Salam. Yes, alaikum salam. Salam. Yes, salam. Please.
Coming back to the last question, like how you said that like praising in front of all the people, in front of the whole class, it's a good way of
Yes.
motivation. What
Yes.
if the same guy has done something wrong, and how will you communicate? Like, will you take him outside like separately, or to just make him realize his mistake? You'll how do I say? You'll make him you will confront him in front of the whole class or whole team.
See, something very good. You can take it to the class and you can appreciate or praise before everyone. In praising, there are two things: a genuine praise and another is flattery. False praising. So, as a leader, you have to go for the first one, that is genuine praising, right? You have to praise genuinely. But when something goes wrong, you want to talk with the person, you want to communicate with the person privately, and anything is possible. See, if something goes wrong, you have to sit with him privately and you have to chat with him. This is a quality of leaders. Now, see, when you sit for 5 minutes with your friends or whoever you take, you can do wonders for sure. So take it privately and you can start with just using in a polite terms, not a harsh. See, for example, when you are doing something wrong, what is your father and mother, whether father and mother shouts at you?
No, sir.
Salam.
No, sir.
Shouts at you?
No.
No. What your father and mother is doing? What your father and mother is doing? Can you tell me? They understand your problem.
Yes.
And they never use a harsh words. They try to use a polite words. That's what I said. Speak properly and use polite terms. I think that will definitely change even a stone. Why can't a human being? Yes.
Thank you so much, sir. That was really
Yes. Yes, ma.
Inamul Hassan, now you can ask a question.
Yes. Inamul Hassan. Come on.
Salam, sir.
Walaikum salam.
Sir,
Yes.
how much degree of transparency should be maintained between the team members and us, sir? We have such things to hide and such things not we should reveal to them, right, sir? So the degree
Yes.
of transparency.
Okay, now I'll just give you that in a simple terms. You know what is GD, right? Group discussion.
Sir, yes, I know what is GD.
Yeah, you know what is right. Now, what will you do? You play a role as a team or individual?
Mostly we play it as an individual so that we show our best.
Yeah, see now, in group discussion, when you have ideas to share and you have to wait for others to say, or you can supplement your ideas with others' ideas. And see now, when you say team, you have to go with the team. here it is not about the transparency, how as an individual, how I take place there. Okay, now it is not about individuality and a group. When you say group, it is a team. Okay, now imagine in a cricket, how many players are playing in a match?
11, sir.
11 players. Okay, now
Yeah.
for example, one is decided, I want to be an individual player. What will happen?
The whole team will get lose the match, sir.
Yeah, but what is important now? When you play as a team, what is important? Simple word. What is important when you
Coordination,
as
sir.
yes, coordination is important. Then
Team efforts.
yeah, group skills.
Yeah, group skills.
Group skills. See, for example, out of 10, 9 say something. You cannot say that you are the say something different. You can say something different, but you want to convince all the remaining 9. Here, what skill is involved? Convincing skills. So this is a part of group skills. Convincing skills, adaptability, flexibility. All these skills are involved in the group tasks. So I think when you involve yourself in a group tasks, when you are attending a competition, what I think you will experience this when you go as a group, when you do the group task or a competition. I think you know what is that effort called team effort. You will definitely experience the difference. I think when you go and participate in as a group members, I think you will understand better than this answer.
Yes. Thank you so much, sir.
I hope you understood, right?
Yeah, sure, sir.
Yes, ma.
Yes.
Anything else?
No, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, ma. Okay, ma. You can always reach me, right? You know my WhatsApp number and Telegram numbers. You can reach me always.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. Thanks a lot, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Ibrahim Bashir, now you can clarify your doubt.
Yes.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum assalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yes.
Sir, when we are a leader of, when I am a leader of the team, at that
Yes.
time you told a point, we have to learn assign responsibilities.
Yes.
So when we are assigning responsibilities, at that
Yes.
time
Yes.
my teammate is not up to the limits and he's trying to escape all the time. At that time, what should I do?
Now, see, when you assign the responsibility, I think even for this, I told you that you need to have a command over language, and you should have a very good rapport with the people. Now, you remember I told you about human relations. See how, as an individual, when you're going inside your house, you have a good relation with your family members, right? Yes?
Yes, sir.
When you go out with your friends, for example, around 10 friends are going out, whether you will be have any problems with your friends, or you will be whatever your friends say you will accept, right? Whatever role
Yes,
they
sir.
give you accept, right? Yes. But in
Yes, sir.
office situations, in a workplace, I think that will be very different. When one person is different, you try to correct that person. You tell the importance of the work assigned to him. You want to make them believe that they are important for that particular project. You want to, you have to wait a minute. You have to make sure that others understand what you are trying to say. See, now when you assign a responsibility, for example, tomorrow you have to come with the newspapers. Now he may not be willing to do that, but you have to encourage how important is to get the newspapers, how many people are going to be benefited, and you can encourage. So for example, you can convey to others that he is the one who bring newspapers every day like this. You have to do other works also related to that to convince him. So I think you can convince him with your skills. That's what you should have, a good command over language for assigning responsibility. I think when you have a command over language, you understand others. I think no one can escape from your responsibility when you assign a responsibility to them.
Sure, sir.
Yes.
Jazakallah, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Shaul, now you can clarify your doubt.
Yes, Shagul.
Assalamualaikum, sir.
Walaikum salam, Shagul. Yes. Tell me, Shagul.
Sir, sir, how to overcome the result that leads in the improper communication? Means if a leader says something, it may reach the team members in different ways. The proper message
Okay.
would not be reached. So how to
Yes.
overcome it, sir?
Yes. Okay. Now, how to communicate properly before others, right?
Sir.
Yes. How to communicate to others.
No, sir. The leader may
Yes.
say some message to one member. So that
Okay.
that message can be multiplied to 4, 5. So it may reach
Oh,
a
okay.
different
Okay. Okay.
message. So how to manage it?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. See, that's what I said. The 14 inputs I gave you, right, for developing a social relationships.
Yes, sir.
Now, what when a speaker want to say something in a public forum, the first thing is he should speak properly. Number two, you want to convey the ideas properly. You should know the audience, first of all, whom he is going to address. You should know the audience. That is the second thing. Number three, whatever ideas you want to share, you can make sure with the audience whether they're understanding by their body language. For example, when I go to the class, all the 17 in a BCom class, I can understand whether they are really active or not. I can understand by looking at them. Same way, leaders can understand the pulse of audience. Very easily they can understand the way they react to the message. So that is why leaders will not speak for a long time or complex phrases, something like that. Uses a simple sentences, a common man's terms, very simple. That's the reason. But people who may have a problem in understanding the ideas given by the leaders, that depends. That is why when you really want to say that you want to give a message to 100 people, you try to make as simple as possible. That is what only thing you can say, as simple as possible. And I think nowadays we have a recording everywhere. They can understand by watching twice or thrice. Again, they can do it. But as a leader, you try to please speak clearly with proper pronunciation, utter every word properly, every word uniquely you can present. So when you do that, I think audience will not have a problem.
Okay, sir. Sir, another question,
Okay,
sir.
Yes, ma. Please, ma. Please.
Sir, if you take two leaders, the first one
Yes,
is
ma.
good in communication, but he doesn't have any
Okay.
other qualities other
Okay.
than communication. And the second
Okay.
leader, not that much good in communication, but he possesses all the extra qualities. So, do you think who will succeed?
See, that's what I told you, that for leaders, it is a integration of so many other skills. So communication is important, very, very important. But communication is only for presenting ideas. But I think you remember all the 14 inputs I gave. For all the 14 inputs, communication is important. Without communication, I think there is no chance of human relations. You accepting my statement? Without communication, there is no social relations. But if you have only social relations, how can you say that we have a social relationship without communication? Imagine Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, communicated to our Sahabas, right? Sahabas are communicated to all other people. Tabiins, Tabaha Tabiins and other people. Now finally, we received the message of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. You understand the importance of communication. You understand now? A leader should communicate. See, now you want to spread the message. So for that, communication is very, very important. And your question is 100%, 15% communication and 15% is without communication. How? But it is partially, that is 50-50%. You need to have a culmination or a synthesis of all the both qualities to become a leader.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, ma. Please, ma.
Answer Sharif, now you can clarify your doubt.
Yes, Answer Sharif.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum assalam, answer Sharif. Yes.
Sir, as I am a leader, if I was facing a situation like the team is in out of control, they are not obeying
Oh.
the leader's steps and whatever, then what should a leader must do, sir? Whether he should resign his post or he can try to make them.
Yes. Now, let me tell you one thing. When you say you are a leader, you should possess all the skills I told you. When you possess all these skills, I think you will not have a problem in controlling people. See, enough. I gave you 14 inputs. All the 14s are important because all the 14s are coming through communication process. So I am developing the human relations with the help of communication skills. So as a leader, you want to have a control over all the situations. Moreover, you should possess the qualities. I hope you understand what is qualities, right? As a leader, you should possess the qualities, some good qualities. See, when I said A to Z game mode, when we played, I asked you to send the vocabulary from A to Z. No, everyone sent the words. Mashallah, very nice. The same way, when you say that leadership qualities or leadership skills, it is integrated with many other skills, associated with other skills. So when you say that I am unable to manage the situation, I am unable to control the people who are under me, it means it is a problem with you actually, not with others. The rapport matters. The relationship, there is a problem in the relationship. So try to build that relationship. Everything will be possible. I hope you get it right.
Okay, sir. Thanks.
Yes.
I got.
Yes.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, ma. You just try to build it. Okay, build the human relations. It is possible then. Yes. Hello. Yes.
Mubarak, now you can ask your doubt.
Yes, Mubarak, come on.
Hello.
Yes, Mubarak.
Assalamualaikum, sir.
Walaikum assalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yes, ma'am.
சார் இப்போ நான் வந்து ஒரு டீம்ல லீடரா இருக்கேன். அப்போ வந்து டீம் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ்க்கு வந்து இப்போ கம்யூனிகேட் பண்ண முடியாத ஒரு சிச்சுவேஷன், அப்போ வந்து மற்றவங்கள வச்சு இந்த விஷயத்த சொல்லலாமா, அது இல்ல தப்பா தெரியுமா சார் அது?
This is again important question. See, you say that you are a leader. Okay, point number one, you are a leader. Okay, now you want to share a message to the students. Say you take 50 students sitting before you. You want to convey the message.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now you have a problem in communicating the content, or you have a fear. You have a problem in sharing the information or fear. What is the reason?
Hello.
Yes, tell me. Hello. Yes, Mubarak.
Sir, fearing, sir.
Fear. Okay, now yes. Now I will just give you a simple example. Okay, now before 50 students, you want to say your name. Whether you will be fearful, nervous. You want to say your name before 50 students. You will be fearful or nervous?
Nervous.
You want to say your name.
Hello.
What is your name?
Hello.
Your name is hello. Your name is Mubarak, right?
Hello. Yes, sir. Mubarak, sir.
So you want to say to your your students that my name is Mubarak. You have a problem in uttering the statement? Hello. You tell me, actually you have a problem in saying your name actually before your students. My name is Mubarak, like that. You have a problem in saying this statement?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay, now then you have to yes, you have to understand that communication means sharing your ideas. Okay, Now, inshallah, I will give you the link, okay, my Telegram and WhatsApp link. You please message me. I will definitely help you to come out of this problem. So
Okay, sir.
there are some training required to set right this problem. Inshallah, I will help you. But now, what is the problem when you face our students? What is your first problem, primary problem? Can you tell me? You fear of what?
இப்போ அது வந்து என்ன சொல்றதுன்னா, இப்போ நம்மளுக்கு பசங்களுக்கு சொல்றோம் இந்த மாதிரி இது பண்ணலான்ட்டு, அவங்க தப்பா எடுத்துப்பாங்களோன்னு சொல்லி ஒரு இது இருக்குல்ல சார், அதுதான். ஹலோ.
Okay. Okay. Oh, you fear. I think your problem is not your problem is not communication. Your problem is whether students will accept your point or not. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, so see, if you really want to convey some message to the students, you please make sure you be confident sharing the ideas. You want to convey the message first of all. Secondary is how they respond, how the students respond. Okay, your duty is to convey the message. You convey the message. You develop this skill. Okay, you develop this skill. You please utter your ideas. You share your ideas openly in an open forum. You please practice this. Inshallah, if possible, you can record your video and send it to me. I will analyze. I will give you feedback. Inshallah.
Okay, sir. Thank you,
sir. You can get
it
from sirs, okay? You can get it from sirs. You can send. You just call me later, okay? Inshallah, I will clarify your doubts. I'll separate all your problems.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Asif, now you can clarify your doubt.
Assalamualaikum, sir.
Walaikum assalam. Yes, ma'am. Tell me, ma'am. Tell me. Yes.
Sir, how does a creative team helps a leader to lead his team, sir?
Creative things, creativity, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. It's very, very important. Creative is very, very important because it is connected to the innovation, the new ideas, upgradation. Every day you have to upgrade. And whether you read today's newspaper?
No, sir. No, sir.
No. So I think you will not be very creative, and you will not be. We can say that you are a upgraded leader because you have to upgrade yourself, and you want to be always creative. You know, creativity. When you say creativity, it is about how you lead your life, accepting so many other things in your life, getting the ideas from others, and trying something very differently. For example, 10 students, out of 10 students, how different you are from the 10 students in approaching something. Yes, so it can be creativity is important skill for leaders, but this is connected something very different. Now it is about a individual's aspirations for something. You know, a creative mind is something very free and something very different, and it is not fully connected to leadership skills.
Okay, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for giving one wonderful lecture for our students. How communication plays an important role in leadership and clarifying all our students' doubts. Valuable time, sir.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Now for the formal vote of thanks, I request Syed Asif of Corporate Department to propose vote of thanks.
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum and good evening, everyone.
Wa alaikum assalam.
The essence of all beautiful art is gratitude. I am honored to have the opportunity to give a vote of thanks on the special orientation program for Corpian leaders. I, on behalf of the entire Department of Corporate Secretaryship, extend a very hearty vote of thanks to Dr. A. Sathikulameen for gracing today's Corpians animation program session. Thank you, sir, for very interesting and provoking us. I personally like Dr. A. Sathikulameen sir's speech, where he interacted with students and made them actively participate in the entire session, and also where he mentioned about assigning responsibility, importance of teamwork, spending quality time with the loved ones, sharing opinion, and valuing suggestions of others before making decision. The way he explained the topic is exemplary. I would like to thank our beloved HOD, Mr. K.S. Akmal sir, for his moral support and guidance. I would like to express profound gratitude to Dr. A. Aidarali sir, Assistant COE and SIP Coordinator for his presence. Also, I would like
Oh,
to extend special thanks to Dr. Professor Ansar and Dr. Syed Shakir Razvi for inspiring us. I'm happy to express a vote of
okay.
thanks to our staff members who have made this oriented program a grand success. Finally, the wonderful students who have turned up in a good numbers. Thank you so much for your cooperation. Once again, I thank all for your cordial cooperation. Thank you.